Rocky Horror is a movie that has been around for a pretty long time that didn't do so well when it first came out, but now it's a big cult film that's being shown all around the world.
Rocky Horror is a cult film from the 70s that basically flopped in its first initial release and then gained a cult following in midnight showings.
Rocky Horror, it's a very interesting experience.
Can't really describe it.
It's about a transvestite, and it's a musical. It's lots of fun.
It's created the biggest cult following pretty much in recent history.
It's a lot of fun.
Sexual revolution.
And it is a very, very crazy good time.
It's everything.
Where you get to express yourself and have fun.
Place to go to every Friday night.
Being yourself.
It's a picture show about cross-dressers and transvestites.
Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession.
Rocky Horror Experience is basically, in a nutshell, about being yourself in a plot line that involves aliens from outer space that happen to be transvestites, so it works out.
Rocky Horror Experience, it's a lot of different people coming from a lot of different places, all coming to the same place, just to have some fun. Yell some stuff, unwind after a long week.
Wow, that's when we perform in front of the stage. It's very fun.
It's about having a good time, escaping, from all the, problems that you have in life, and just coming somewhere together with lots of people that you don't have to be afraid of them, judging you, or, just be yourself and you're accepted here. You can be weird and no one will care because everyone's different here, and you have a good time and you laugh your ass off. And
it's a lot of fun. It's something different every week.
Virgin poppings and pre-shows and audience participation for the most part.
It's about basically learning to be comfortable with who you are and show your individuality.
Basically, everybody comes here, and it's a show where people dance in front of the screen. You throw, you can buy prop bags, and you throw stuff like toilet paper at people. Well, not at people, but in the general direction of people. The appeal of coming every week, I don't know, just seeing people, seeing the new pre-show, Sometimes I don't stay past halfway through the show or whatever.
For friends, to hang out.
Beat sitting at home, and all my friends are here, and some of the ones, people that are on cast that are my friends that I never get to see, except for here.
I don't know. For me, it's a big group of friends, and it's always here, and I love to help out, and it's fun.
I get to see all my friends and I get to have fun. I get to be myself and not worry about being judged.
I first heard about this cast a long time ago when they were in Woodbridge, yet I didn't go, I saw them, but I didn't go back because I was a lot younger. But I moved into Edison where I met VO5, a former cast member, and he brought me to the show.
My sister told me, who found out from her boyfriend, who, I don't know.
It was this rumor, I guess, around school or something. My friends Shannon and Bree told me that they were playing the Rocky Horror Picture Show at Strathmore Cinema this December or whatever. That was 2 years ago. And I hadn't seen the movie before. I think Shannon had. I don't think Bree had. We didn't really know what was in store, really. We decided to check it out, and we got hooked, basically.
my ex-boyfriend told me, and he used to invite me and a bunch of his friends to come here.
Well, I got involved back in Woodbridge because my best friend was on the cast, so brought me to the show, and hey, you get hooked, so here I am.
Actually, I came to the show in Woodbridge when I was 15, and I was an audience member for a long time. Then I left, and I came back to Edison, which moved here, and now I'm on cast.
You want me to count that out?
Between mid-50s and 60.
Probably well over 100. I've been going since I was 13 or 14.
Hundreds.
I cannot even count, honestly.
2.5 years. I really don't know. It must have been over. It must be over 170 times.
Definitely safe to come here. We have full security. The Aberdeen police are always around. They're great people. They always help us out. Very safe. Safest place for your kids to be on a Friday night.
Yes, I'm always here late. I've never gotten murdered or,
People look at me funny. Yeah, it's Rocky. Why wouldn't you feel safe?
Northam, I have mace in my back pocket in case anything gets bad.
Our drug and alcohol policy is no drugs or alcohol allowed in the theater. We don't want you under the influence of it. If you are, don't let us know.
No. None. Nada. You get kicked out for that stuff.
Absolutely not. None. No drugs, no alcohol, no racial slurs, nothing. We're not. That's not allowed. We have our security and we have the cops who are very involved with us. They're very friendly, so they'll be here in a second if we ask them to.
Here, it's not allowed. It's easy as that. No tolerance.
Well, you have the pre-show, which is could be a musical performance, could be a comedy skit, could be anything. Then you have the actual bulk of the show where the MCs tell you the rules, they tell you the announcements, the actual divergenizations where we basically torture the poor unfortunate souls who've never been here before.
We perform in front of the stage. Very fun.
Well, we do the pre-show, which we work very hard on to get ready for the actual show, and basically we just sell things and we just make sure that everybody's comfortable and get what they need.
You know, even though it's the same show every week, they change it up a little bit, and they try to do some kind of like special theme sometimes, and the pre-shows are usually interesting and hilarious.
Audience participation is basically where the audience gets to interact with the movie and the cast and each other.
Well, the audience, like, you know, they say lines during the show, and they get up and, you know, dance or like stand up and, you know, like it's very involved. Like,
It's just about being a part of the show. Even though you're sitting there in the seats, you may be watching us up there. Still, yell stuff out, join the show, have some fun.
Yelling out very obnoxious lines, throwing things around, mainly things that they give you in the prop bags. Don't throw anything else around because that can be damaging. Toilet paper, cards, all kinds of stuff.
Like, what is everybody saying? Where's your neck?
23579, show us how you 69.
I ain't got nobody.
Is it soup yet? No. Is it stupid yet? No. You would have been stupid, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
The front row, the back row. We you first, we you harder, we made you come, we faked it, we put it on MySpace.
A virgin is a first-timer to the Rocky Horror Experience in a theater. Broadway doesn't count. Smoking pot while masturbating in your mom's basement while watching VH1 does not count.
Virgin is a person who has never seen the movie at a movie theater.
You have to see it in a theater.
A virgin is someone who has never been to a Rocky Horror Picture Show, and it's like their first time.
Virgin, somebody who's never been to the show. And yeah, it's lots of fun. We play little games with them, we introduce them.
A popping is basically a way to humiliate, but not really. It's more of a fun thing for the audience to see. And get them broken into the show and kind of make a spectacle of themselves.
Gosh, we torture them. No. We make them play games.
Let's see, there's the one with the pie, and you have to find the cherry. You stick your face all in the pie, and then you don't find a cherry, and we all laugh.
Licorice races, leg races.
Brian throws gummy bears, and you try and catch them in your mouth.
They take people, you have to be over 18 for that, and you take people and you put them in pairs of the same sex, and you put licorice string in your mouth, and then the other end goes in somebody else's mouth, and you have to like eat it and like race each other, and like the first team to get, you know, to the middle is supposed to kiss, and whoever gets to the middle first wins.
We make them play games. We teach them like games with audience participation. Extreme musical chairs, which is one of our most used ones. Pretty fun.
We've all gone through it, and it's just really fun to see.
Well, because they deserve it. They haven't been here yet, and they deserve it.
Just to give them like the real, what do you call it? The real experience, that's the word.
It's fun. It's fun. Plus, we've all done it, so it's all in good fun. We don't do it for any other purpose but fun.
It's fun. I mean, like, after that, they'll go and bring a friend because it's, like, a little bit embarrassing, you know, it's a little bit funny.
It's their initiation. It's what you have to do.
You can't be offended coming to Rocky. People will say things. You have to have an open mind and not take things too seriously, or you're not going to have a good time.
Much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Let me show you a rhyme, maybe play you a sign. You look like you're both pretty groovy. Or if you want something visual,